say it. You ready? That's not going anywhere. Oh, what is that? What a beast. What are you doing, man? Look at it. G'day and welcome to JoeJoeMoto. Have you ever had a road bike in the shed and wished you had a dirt bike? Have you ever wondered how to change your road bike into a dirt bike? Have you ever wondered if you could fit dirt bike tyres on a road bike? Have you ever wondered how to fit new tyres on a bike? Have you ever wondered how to change tyres on a road bike with no bike stand? Have you ever wondered how to come up with a decent title to a video? Today we're working on the Kawasaki ER500. We're going to be putting dirt bike tyres on this bike, having a lot of fun in the shed, and hopefully at the end of it we can have a little rip around. And the last little one, have you ever wondered how much tread is left on that rear tyre before we change it over to a new one? Anyway, let's just get started. Alright, with all silly introductions aside, we've got here some dirt tyres. I think they're Dunlop D605s or something like that. Hopefully to the right size to be able to fit on our Kawasaki ER5 Scrambler Cafe Racer project, whatever we want to call it. As we know from the past episodes, if you've seen any of those, the tyres are absolutely shot. Like, these things are slicks, front and rear, just absolutely gone. I've been working on a lot of stuff off camera, getting everything sorted for getting it registered, so that's the plan, to get these tyres on so we can get it registered. But we're just going to have a little bit of fun along the way. We're fitting dirt tyres, which is pretty crazy, and hopefully get out and go for a little ride around. And also we've got to finish off that rear tyre as well, so that'll also be a little bit of fun. But yeah, interesting. I've got no stand or anything like that, so I've got to work out a way to lift this bike up so we can actually get the wheels off and change over the tyres, so that'll be interesting. And also going road tyres, no tubes or anything like that, so breaking the bead and getting new tyres off and on and all those sorts of things. This is going to be a process. So anyway, let's unwrap these tyres, finish off the rest of that guy, and yeah, see what we can do to get this thing up in the air and get these wheels off. See what these ended up being. So long I've actually forgotten. Oh, they are chunky. They're gonna look pretty mean on this, if we can even fit them. Oh, good luck to me trying to fit that on the front, hey? Alright, so excuse the messy corner in the shed, but in my head this works. So I'm thinking ratchet strap from the top of the bars over to that post on the workbench, tipping the bike up on the stand and back wheel, and putting an axle stand under the front, allowing us to be able to get that front wheel off. And again, it works in my head. Let's put it to practice and see what happens. The rear end's just pulling around. Wait, I gotta say it. You ready? That's not going anywhere. Oh, I've done some janky stuff in my time, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Ooh, that looks pretty precarious. Wait and see question, that one. That's a wait and see. Hello. compared to a dirt bike tyre. This is, oh gosh, if the other one can go back on this easily, I will be very happy. That easy, huh? Who would have thought? Oh, that's hilarious. Who would have thought? Doesn't make any sense. What road tyres are supposed to be difficult. Well, I can't believe all of that worked, and it worked so easily. That tyre was the easiest tyre I've ever done on a bike, ever. So being a road tyre, I guess it's easier than a dirt bike tyre. That's so weird. Anyway, seated the beads as you saw, which was crazy. And again, easy. I just didn't think I'd be able to do it that easily. And just put 30 psi into it, let it sit overnight. I'll balance it quickly as well. And then it's good to go. Sitting pretty balanced with no weights on at all, which is good. Yep, it's good. Whack it back on. Oh my lord. Oh, what is that? What a beast. Oh, that's so funny. That'll do it. That'll do. Whew. Alright, well that definitely finished the rest of that tyre, so I think you may have popped it too. Had a bit of a pop happen. So anyway, let's get it changed over. Smoky. Time to do more sketchy stuff. Do-da, do-da. Time to do more sketchy stuff. It's pretty out of balance. Hopefully we can get rid of all of those wheel weights. Front one was great. Let's see what happens with this one. Okay. It's good. Alright, well this little beastie is the final product. Man, it looks great. I'm absolutely loving it. It looks funny, it looks angry, it looks very unfinished, but tomorrow we've got a roadworthy to get through, so we're going to need a front guard. We're going to have to cut up something, we're going to have to make something just to have a front guard there. So let's just quickly whip something up. It's not going to look great, it's not going to be the finished product, but we need something there. So yeah, let's start cutting, grinding, maybe welding, I don't know, we'll see what we can come up with. Alright, we just got no room. This brake line's here. I'd planned to sort of hang it from the top here. Don't know whether we cut a hole or do something weird. I guess that's why they had this hugger style front guard where it mounts onto the front forks. I just wanted it to sort of sit up here and do its thing. Anyway, we'll just keep playing, see what we can come up with. As they move the bike around and that wobbles around like that, is that going to make it worse or better? They're going to look at that and just go, what are you doing, man? Look at it. It's so good. All right, so the 15-minute mudguard is done. It's haggard. It's cut up. It's made from literally a bin from rubbish, you know, but it's sort of somewhat wobbly, but yeah, I think it'll work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I just gave the bike a quick little wash too because we want it to look spick and span for its roadworthy. So yeah, we're pretty well ready for tomorrow's roadworthy, and we get it on the road and we get to go and fang around. Man, I'm excited. All right, we got our plate of freedom, so we're gonna chuck it on the bike and head out for a little ride. So we'll jump into GoPro mode in a second. The bike passed the roadworthy easily. Everything works on it. Everything that should be there is there. So yeah, no issues at all getting it on the road, especially with brand new tyres. So yeah, let's jump into GoPro mode and take it out for a quick little rip. This is not going to be the initial big ride or anything like that, but it'll be good just to get out and hoon around a little bit. Yo! I gotta really remember that this bike is just totally untested. I bought it for $300 and this is the first actual ride I'm doing on it, so I better not go too far from home, and I better be taking it easy and just seeing what it does, how it reacts and what happens. Oh, what was that sound? I think our amazing mudguard may have got a little touch up there. Oh, that's funny. That is not gonna last, eh? It's gonna get smashed. Oh man. Oh, compression lockup. It's a bit of a special spot, isn't it? Hey? How nice is this? How good's my little $300 motorbike? Taking me all the way up here. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, are we keen to test some off-road capabilities or what? That front guard could be missing in the first 10 meters of the off-road, but we'll just find a nice cruisy dirt road, I think, and putt around on that and see how she feels. Just because you have dirt tyres on does not make it a dirt bike. You can feel every single bump. It's shaky as anything. These bars don't help at all. They're just not right for this sort of riding. Oh man. You know, in my head I'm planning like these cool big off-road adventure style trips on this thing. I don't think that's gonna happen. It'll look cool, but I don't think it's gonna be an off-road machine. I'm making an adventure, that's for sure though. You guys see my watch? How nice is that bad boy? My beautiful wife gave it to me for my birthday. Yoo-hoo! Loving it. It's so nice. Did you guys hear that? Ding 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 as I'm going over the corrugation. Oh, that's hilarious. there's the dirt finished. Let's head home. Oh, fan. Nice. It's got a cooling fan. Didn't know that. And it works, obviously. That's nice. Good to know. And look out. Our guard survived somehow. What a laugh. What a laugh. Alright, so I think I started the video with a whole bunch of silly questions. Can you fit dirt bike tyres to a road bike? How do you do this and whatever? And I know it was a bunch of silly nonsense, but look, honestly, it took a bit of research, it took a bit of time to find the right tyre. I had to make sure that we're going to fit and all those sort of things, and I'm super happy with the crazy look of it. Obviously this is nowhere near the finished product of the bike. It's just another step along the way to getting the full sort of scrambler and cafe racer bike, but I'm very happy with it. It was a fun and actually quite an easy job doing those tyres, which I'm super surprised about. So where to next with the bike is realistically, I just want to ride it a bunch. The starter button's a bit funky, it doesn't make contact all the time. We've got to do something about that front guard. Obviously we can't keep riding it like that. Maybe a bit of the back brakes, mucking around with those. But apart from that, I just want to ride it. I just want to test it to make sure it's reliable. And then fingers crossed we can load it up with a bit of camping gear and get away for a few nights and do a little bit of a camp on it. It'll be really, really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed hanging out in the shed and changing over the tyres and doing all the silly stuff that we've done. But just getting the $300 motorbike on the road has been fantastic. So I've been super stoked and really looking forward to today being the day of getting out on the bike. And it performed really well. I'm very impressed with it. It rides beautifully. No issues really at all. It just rides so nice and a bit of fun on the off-road stuff as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do the subscribe, the notifications, drop a comment below and let me know what you think I should do to the bike next and what you think about the look of the off-road tyres on this road bike. But apart from that, we'll see you guys on the next video. Alright, so I couldn't sort of leave the video with this guy, this thing going on. I rode it to work and back, which is about a sort of 100k or so ride. And I mean, it worked fine. It did what it needed to do, but you could hear it flapping around and banging on the, I assume the tyre at, you're picturing 110 k's an hour, it's probably, getting blown about a lot. So I've just started through the week making up a new front guard. This one's just going to be like a hugger style, so it's going to go in down there somewhere, and I'm just making up the brackets at the moment to fit up, which is going to take a lot of custom work. I'm just trying to get the bike ready for a ride I'm about to do. So I just want to make sure that it's just not going to fall apart. Making some custom tiny little bolts and whatever to try and fit in there because there's no room. And anyway, I might just show you the end product once I've finished, or I might try and film a little bit as I'm going. But as I said, I just want to get the bike ready to do a big ride I'm about to do. So yeah, just wanted to add that to the end, that it's definitely not going to stay like that. Might not even stay with this hugger style as well. I found a nice one on the internet that's pretty cheap, so might go with that and modify it to make it work. Anyway, rambling on. We'll see what happens after this. Alright, I've been mucking around with this for a while now, and we're pretty well wrapped up. We've got the guard all done. Took a lot of measuring, cutting and mucking around sort of stuff, but yeah, we'll just bolt her in now, and I don't know whether we paint it or not today, or we leave it silver and see what we think about it. The whole front end is currently silver, so it, I don't know, maybe we'll just give it a little tidy up and a bit of a polish up sort of thing, so make it look like it fits the rest of the bike. Actually, it fits the rest of the bike the way it looks now. Anyway, whatever. We'll bolt her up and see what it looks like. Well, there's the somewhat finished product. It's about 1 billion times better than that other guard. The other guard just obviously just wouldn't work. So look, it's on there. It's got a bit of adjustment to happen and whatever, but it's solid. I guess we'll just test it out and see how it goes. But Looks a bit better too. Looks pretty cool. Don't mind the look of that. So yeah, that's project Big Wheel done, because the bike's riding and running and I've taken it for a good ride, so she is good to go. Just got lots more scrambler stuff to do, obviously, once I've ridden it for a while and made sure it's a good bike to ride. So yep, thanks for watching. That's the end of it. See ya.